Doom scrolling is completely killing any weight loss progress you're going to make and have made. I remember when I used to be on my phone for like 4, 5, 6 hours a day, and I know for some of you that is like a rookie numbers. You probably have 8, 9, 10 hours a day. Holy shit. Your entire day was on your phone. Just imagine that. Every experience you could have had within the day has been solely on the phone. And I know for a fact you didn't exercise. You probably ate like shit. You're probably too lazy to make food because all the dopamine, all the reward circuitry that's supposed to go into healthy stuff, into making better food choices, into working out, starting something, developing a hobby, has gone to your phone, has gone to you just mindlessly scrolling. You're scrolling your life away. Think about your future wife, future kids. What are you going to have to show them? Are you going to have the lean physique you're supposed to have? You want them to see you as a fit, athletic guy, don't you? How are you going to do that if you're on your phone? If you're just constantly scrolling, constantly watching videos? This may seem counterintuitive because you're watching this video right now, and I have all the incentive in the world to have you keep watching. But I'm giving you a way out. I'm telling you, I'm making you aware of the fact again. And the thing is, you already know the answer. You already know what you need to do. You already know your scrolling isn't healthy. It's not serving you. It's not helping you develop yourself to be a better person. You know it's digging you into a deeper hole. And you know tomorrow it's just going to get harder and harder and harder. For me, the biggest thing was finding purpose, something to sink my time into. And this is like a very difficult thing to find. Not a lot of people can just wake up one day and be like, I think I know what I'm going to do. And other people are just blessed with that knowledge. They just know. For me, it was being honest with what I wanted. For the longest time, I kind of lied to myself. I deluded myself. I let the shadow self kind of dictate what to do. And a lot of the time, the shadow self wanted to be safe, wanted to not push out of the norm, wanted to stay in the box, be comfortable, and never expand or grow or have its influence or have my influence out onto the world. So a big thing was I wanted to give people advice. I love talking. I love telling people what to do. I don't know. Not in like the bossy way, but like, hey, you should do this. This is what you should do. This will make you progress. Blah, 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 blah. And I also liked the idea of being in front of a camera. I just imagined myself talking to an audience and they're resonating with me. And they're like, yeah, you're right. You're so right. I didn't even think about that. Like, I'm getting comments now where it's like, oh, that's such a good way of thinking. Oh, that's like a really good tip. Oh, like, congrats on your progress. You're doing so good. And that genuinely makes me motivated. I'm like, I'm resonating with someone. And that makes me want to keep pushing and keep doing more. And there is a level of like self-gratification to it. I'm developing skills. I'm learning things every day. My mind is, this to me isn't work, it's play. I'm having a good ass time. Another thing, there's the shadow where it's telling you to be safe, not to rock the boat. It could have been because something that happened in your childhood, some learned behavior you had to, internalize because of maybe your family situation, maybe the society you grew up in, what other people told, all this stuff, right? But then there's also the side of you, the other part of the shadow, the deep desires, like the things that you really stuff down underneath the surface. And that could be, you want to be sexy. You want to attract the opposite gender. Like, you want to have sex. Like, you're very driven for that. Or you want to make people laugh. You want to go on stage and make people laugh. Or You want to lead people at a company, or go to war and be a warrior and do this. Be an F1 driver. All these things. And you're like, oh, that's unrealistic. That's this. That's that. And you do the same thing with weight loss. Like, I'm going to have a six-pack abs. I'm going to be muscular. I'm going to look sexy. When I put on a shirt, even if it's a tight-ass shirt, they're going to be able to see me and I'm going to look fucking good. But then the other part of you is like, oh, don't do that. Like, what would people think? Oh, like, but your friend would think you're weird for trying to do a diet. And he'd tell you, like, do this instead. Like, oh, diet? Like, just lift weights and you'll be fine. All these opinions, all these external things, you need to start focusing on the internal. You need to find something and actually do something. Don't be the person who just sits there and absorbs knowledge and does nothing with it. You know, knowledge is worthless if you don't put it into practice and if you don't put it into action. I see this a lot with guys who want to, like, talk to women. They're always like, oh, like, you know, this is what I would say, this is what I do, and I think, you know, this would work, and I heard that this line or whatever. And I'm like, well, have you talked to a woman, like, ever? No, man, no, not yet. I'm looking more into it. I gotta do this thing. I gotta fix this thing first. I gotta do this, and that. It's like, just do it. Same with the gym. Oh my God, diet. All of this stuff, people do this, right? They're like, oh, you know, I'm gonna go on a diet. I'm gonna go to the gym. That's great. That's amazing. Have you started? No. Why not? Well, I don't know. I don't have time. Like, I'm gonna do it next week. Oh, I gotta get the groceries. I gotta make the list. I'm like, dude, just do. Just do. Look at what you're doing rationally and be like, what's the next step I need to take? This is my goal. This is where I want to be. And be very specific with it. This is the time frame I want to be in. What do I need to do at this moment to get myself over there, or to get myself a step closer to there? Okay, write the list. Okay, what do I need to write the list? What needs to be on the list? Oh, well, I heard chicken's really healthy. I heard this is really healthy. Okay, let me write this. Let me write that. Oh, I already have this, so I don't need to write that. This. Okay, well, what can I make from this? Oh, I can, you know, boil this and put some seasoning on this. Oh, I forgot seasoning. Let me put seasoning. All right, cool. I have the list. Get in your car. Drive. Buy the stuff. Come back. Oh, I forgot something. All right, I'm going to get it next time. Let me write it on my list. Make the thing. Maybe this didn't taste too good. Maybe I should have done this. Write that down. Improve that on the next one. You kind of see the progress. Like, you're going from one thing, you have this idea, this goal, and you're doing the steps. You're actually doing the steps. Oh, this person on the internet said I should try this thing. Let me look into it. All right, research that. All right, cool. There seems to be some sort of base to this. Let me do the thing. And that's really the start. That's how you get the ball rolling. If you want to lose weight, that's how you do it. You get the ball rolling. Even if it's a tiny step. Don't let your shadow self tell you, oh, but this is such a small step. Like, it really doesn't matter, I guess. That kind of thinking is not serving you justice. Like, you are a grown adult now. You can protect your inner child. You can tell yourself, like, it's okay. Like, I'm an adult. I have the capability to do this thing, and I know you do. Because I did it. I was there. And I'm still going through the trenches, you know what I mean? If you need any more help, or want some deeper knowledge, or have a very specific question you want to ask me, I have a free 1-hour coaching call, link in the description. If you made it this far, just click on it. Fill out the information, book that call. It's honestly going to be so much value packed into that hour. It's almost not worth it to ignore it. No strings attached. Just make it, hop on the call with me, and we'll get some real good value exchange.